Kristen Carter-Porrett. I'm one of the co-founders of Djoli Kelen, Inc.
Hi, I'm Shannon Bird Crossley. I'm one of the co-founders, co-artistic directors of Djoli Kelen, Inc.
Djoli Kelen means one blood in Bamana language from Mali, West Africa. And we are an arts organization, primarily African dance, drum, music, and culture, centered around bringing the community together to find out who we are and where we come from and enjoy it all at the same time.
My earliest memories of African dance and drum was my mom. She was a part of Atlanta African Dance Ensemble. So that was my first entree into it. And of course I grew up around Mama Omelika and Giwa and Mata, but I didn't start actually really dancing until after college.
I started dancing when I was 6 years old in New Orleans, Louisiana, through Our Lady of Guadalupe Catholic Church there. Two of my mentors, Mama Julie Legier, as well as Papa Abdoulaye Camara. I danced with them since I was 6 years old, and then maybe around 18 years old, Papa started his African dance and drum group called Alabatu African Dance and Drum, and then I came here to Atlanta as a result of Hurricane Katrina and immersed into the African dance and drum community here. We saw that there was a need in the community to pull together more aspects of our culture, more aspects of our community, including not only the African experience, but the diasporic experience as well. Where did we go after we left Africa to the point where we got here to America, and what is that history that's all involved in our transgressions and in our happinesses and all of it that dance and drum kind of brings together.
But when we started it, we said, okay, we don't want just a dance company, because we all know we can dance, but we offer different things. We have theater, we have musicians, we have artists, so we decided to become more of a collective than just a dance company.
Our organization is service-based. We're service-driven. So we intend and we seek to serve others, as opposed to, like, one of the things that we do, if someone says, hey, I don't necessarily have money for class, even though money definitely makes class go and we have to pay rent, we'll say, come to class, you can pay us later, or, in some instances, if we have donations, then you don't have to pay for class at all. We want this to be healing, because these art forms are definitely healing, and we want to make sure that our community knows that we're the place to come to be healed. We're the place to come to be with your entire community, and definitely not there for any other reasons outside of that.
At the end of our Black History Month production, one of the participants, who was a community participant, came, and she was just saying, you don't know how much you're doing for the community. And she started to cry, and I was like, wow, I didn't realize we made much of an impact. And she said, you never know what people are going through, and you guys are just doing so much. So it was then that I was like, okay, we're doing something, we're really doing it. Because right when you're in the middle of it, you're like, okay, listen, okay,
this is a lot.
Right. So, but when you see the people and the smiles on their faces when they come to class, or when they come and say, oh yeah, you guys are our masters, we're like, oh, right. But it means something to say, okay, so we are making a difference.
When you come here, it is a healing form. The drums, what the drummers are putting out is love, what the drummers are putting out is healing. So walk away knowing that I can go through the rest of this week healed. I can come back, if I'm feeling down, or even if I'm in a place not in dance class, I can go to the restroom, or I can go to the parking lot, and I can bust a quick dance move, and I can, it'll uplift my spirit, it'll uplift my life. We always talk about intentional dance in our class, so having those intentions to say, you know, this is how I'm feeling when I come to class. This is how I feel after I leave class. And you should feel better. You should feel healed. You should feel inspired when you leave class. And all of those things, they also inspire us. So that keeps us coming back because we're healing at the same time that our class is growing and we're serving people as well.
With African dance, people automatically think, oh, African dance, let me just be wild.
Right.
And the thing is, there is a technique, just like there's a ballet technique, there's,
Definitely.
there's a serious technique. So that goes along with finding the joy in the work and working through understanding, okay, could be something as simple as this as opposed to this. So not only do we want everyone to love it and understand it, we want them to really know the ins and outs of the dance and the correct technique.
Definitely.
Yes.
One of the most important things that I would like students to walk away with is love. Like we're all centered, our lives are centered around love, and we do this completely out of love. Love for the culture, love for people, love for dance, love for drum. So that's ultimately what I'd like students to take away, you know, from the what we call the Djoli Kelen experience.
Right, right.
We are Djoli Kelen, and this is our voice.
This is our life.